Nobody's watching, but we're here. Hello, 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 hello. That if you can smell that picture, that means you're old. Again. About as straight as my shaky old hands are going to be able to make them. Hey Jess, how are you tonight? 3 goes on the driver's side. Okay. So they're opposite of what they are on the paper. Okay. That looks better. Hey, JL, how are you? Yeah, I was in Michael's last week, and I had a 20% off coupon. I had this for $19.99, so I couldn't pass it up. And I started playing with it and realized that, boy, it's a really nice looking body and stuff. Even though it's a quick snap or quick connect or quick click or whatever they call it. It's only got like 25 parts to it, but it really looks good. But with modern cars, you don't see all that stuff any. They're basically all curbside anyway. They got a flat belly pan. There's nothing to see underneath. You see the engine through the back glass, so there's no need to have an opening engine compartment. So you're not really missing much there. Hey Bruce, how are you tonight? We're just hanging out, working on the Ford GT. I'm working on the P51 Mustang, and then I'm going to start working on the GT 500 Mustang too. Because I'm going to make it match this one. The two they're going to match. Hey Dean, how are you tonight? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Hey, Jimmy.
What's up?
Not a whole lot. Working on the Ford GT body.
Yeah, it looks good, man.
Unless I totally screw it up, it'll be on the tables at the shows. I'm planning on taking it.
Cool.
So looking at something minor, but a lot of times.
That's why I don't drink coffee no more. You can't spill it if you don't drink it. I just drink my water out of this big old cup here.
I drink way too much coffee. What's up, Jess? How you been, girl? Oh, what I just want to do? Clicking buttons on accident. I was happy to find that single cab at Walmart, especially what I paid for it. Online, it's like a $30 kit. I got it for $20 at the Walmart up here.
Walmart never has any model kits in it.
The closest one to my house doesn't. The one that's about a 30-minute drive away does.
And they're both 30-minute drives from me. Well, actually, all three of them are, and none of them have it. Really.
One's 20 minutes away and the other one's 30 minutes away. Opposite direction.
Yeah, one is east and one is north from me. Both 27 miles. And neither one of them has model kits.
Yeah. And one, I come home with them, or my dad gets home and I show them to him. And he's looking at them. What'd you buy these for? You already built the dually, and you bought two of the single cabs. I'm like, yeah, one single cab's gonna get done up to match the uh, F-150, the '90s body Lightning I just finished. It's gonna match that, and the other two, I'm gonna take the extended cab from the dually and put the short bed on it and make it look like my dad's old truck. And then I'll take the single cab and the dually bed and make a single cab dually.
Pictures. About as far as we can go there. Let that dry. Put some decal fit on it a little while. Here's the interior tub for that. So you got it pretty much done. Waiting for the decals on the instrument cluster to dry, and then we can put it together. We'll do two-tone the interior to match the body. I'm going to fill up my water. I will be right back.
Yeah. Ooh. Damn, spilled the glue bottle. Ugh. I've done that with them little testers paint jars. Damn, that shit sucks. Mm. Mm. Mm,
The mechanism is there's no property. Basically, we need to find
any shit on Marketplace I don't need, but I
You spill some paint, Jimmy, while I was gone?
me no.
No.
Brucey
I was
spilled
reading the chat.
Brucey spilled some glue.
He said, spilling the paint sucked Jimmy. So how soon did you spill something?
Nah, I'm sitting here in bed. I haven't been down to the bench all day.
Yes, I am in the HLI Secret Santa. Sure am.
Ooh.
That's the Hobby Link International, yes.
Ooh.
I generally
No,
Jess,
no AC comparison. Let's swap with
yeah,
a.
get some sleep, get some chicken soup, all that good stuff. Make yourself feel better.
No AC compressor been swapped with a pulley. Okay, that's fine.
Oh, you did spill paint. Okay. I haven't spilled any in quite a while. Last time was when I dumped that whole bottle of Tamiya transparent orange all over the workbench. And I still got orange stains on some of my tools and stuff. And there's still orange right there. That I didn't get it all up.
Yeah, the interior's not bad. Only cleaned. It's a work truck. Scratches. Yeah, one rust hole.
Like last year for my Secret Santa, I got Darth Vader's TIE Fighter and I built it. It's sitting over there on the coffee table next to the ARC 170 and Grogu. And who knows what we'll get this year? Never know. That's part of it being secret, I guess.
Man, $4,000 for that? That's not bad. 95 single cab long bed. 5.7. That's only got 8,400 miles on it. Damn. That motor's barely broken in, some bitch.
Maybe, hopefully it's not a salvage title or a wreck rebuild, but you never know what's in there.
Yeah, well, I'll talk to him a little bit about it before I make a deal or anything like that.
They do that quite a bit.
It's a 2-owner truck. The dude bought it from the original owner. His grandson was selling it. Or not. So he didn't buy it from the original owner. He said his grandson was selling it. When the old farmer passed, grandson sold the truck. And I've had it for 5 years and used it around my own property.
It sounds like it doesn't have a clean title on it. I mean, it may,
Oh.
but that would be my first thought. It doesn't have a clean title. Doesn't sound
Yeah.
like
That's all. He's got plates on it, so it's plated.
it. That doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, that's true. Let me see. I'll ask him a little bit more about it.
I mean,
But bought it from the original owner, or was a one family truck, I should say. He's got this worded a little weird. When the old man passed, the grandson sold it, and he's been using it on his own property.
yeah, that's what screams to me. The issue was the title, that he's using it on his property, not running it on the street. But I could be wrong.
Yeah.
But that's a definite red flag to me that there's an issue with the title. Which I don't know about Illinois. In Missouri, you can get around that. You can do a bonded title.
Yeah. It's over here in Southern Illinois. Illinois doesn't do that salvage shit. Or we do, but it's a lot different than what Missouri's salvage title shit is. I do know in Illinois, if it's 95 and older, you don't require emissions testing. That's a pretty nice truck. 5.7, and I don't have to worry about emissions, man. I could open that 5.7 up, me and my buddies.
So as long as it's got a clean title, that would be my first concern. That there'd be an issue with the title. If he's not driving it on the street, he's just driving around his property.
I clicked on the Google Map thing, man. Dude, it has his house set up on like the mapping thing when you click on a marketplace. And damn, he lives on a good fucking size property. Like a little farmhouse or some shit.
That Vermont loophole has been closed down, I do believe. But you can't. Here, if they can't find that last owner, you can get a bonded title. If you don't have the title and they can't locate or get a hold of the owner, the person on the title that the state has, you can get a bonded title. But still, it really fucks up the resale value, and unless it's going to be something that you're not planning on getting rid of, because it stays bonded forever. And with the bonded title, if somebody shows up 5 years from now and say, "Hey, that's my truck. It was stolen from my farm in 1992 or whatever," then you're out the car and you're out the money.
Yeah. I'll ask him about it. He does say in the description, title in hand, $4,000 cash.
Well, yeah, he's got it in hand. It's the same title.
Well, my mom works at a body shop up there, and she's able to run VIN numbers and shit. So I'll message him, and I'll ask him for the VIN number, and I'll have my mom run the VIN.
Oh, you can do that on Carfax, or there's another one like Car Vertical or something like that. You can put
Carfax
the VIN in it. Yeah.
Huh.
You put the VIN in, yeah, it'll tell you the history of the car. When it was registered last, to who it was registered to, and if there was any accidents that were reported through insurance, it'd be on there. If it was salvaged out for any reason, like a flood car or something like that, yeah, it'll tell you all that. And there's another one, I think it's called Car Vertical, I think is the name of it, that does the same thing.
Yeah.
With the Car Vertical, I think they will have pictures of the cars, because those are cars that have gone through some kind of a wholesale auction. Mm-hmm. So if it's a flood damaged or a wrecked car or anything like that, it shows there as well, as long as damage, if there was ever any information of the vehicle being damaged and repaired, like through an insurance repair.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't cover if you put a scratch on your fender and take it down and have them reshoot your fender or something. That doesn't show up, but any kind of major collision that requires an insurance repair, it shows up on the Carfax or that car vertical. But yeah, here in Missouri, you can get a regular title, there's a salvage title, and then there's a bonded title.
I don't think
Salvage
Illinois
title
does that.
basically, if you pull something out of the junkyard and put it together and it'll pass inspection, then you can get a salvage title for it. Or pull something out of the field. And then the bonded title is if you can't find the last title holder to sign over the title, then you can get a bonded title for it. Then again, if you're running the risk that down the road somebody says, "Hey, that was my truck," and you're SOL, you're out the money for the car and the car.
Yeah.
Thus, the value is less than what the bond that you put in it, because the bond would pay it first, then the bond would pay it off, pay them the value of the car.
Yeah.
It can be a mess.
Oh, yeah.
When you deal with this a lot, is like what we're doing with my brother, where he's buying like 67, 68, 69 Firebirds, Camaros, and he's doing frame up restorations on them one at a time. So a lot of times those are being pulled out of somebody's barn or field, and God knows who had the title. And then if they do find out who it is, trying to track them down is almost impossible sometimes. Or they're dead or whatever.
Yeah.
No actual estate to handle the affairs. But that's the big first thing I always check, make sure it's got a clean title.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll ask him some stuff about
You get the VIN number and then do a Carfax, or anybody in like the sheriff's department, let them have them run a VIN check on it. See if anything comes back screwy.
Yeah. Oh, it's in. I'm digging it. It's got one little scuff on the passenger side, behind the rear tire on the bed. It's got one little scuff, but it's not major. Single cab, long bed, 5.7 under the hood, man. I wouldn't even clean up the scratches, man. It'd be a little sleeper.
Okay, then on the other hand, it could be a perfect deal. Like my brother got that 86 square body. He bought it supposedly for parts, the truck and the second 4-wheel drive frame, because the guy was going to switch the body from the 2-wheel frame to the 4-wheel frame for $700, and he got it home and found out that 2 of the spark plug wires were reversed on the distributor. He changed the oil, put new plugs and new wires in it, and that thing fired right up. So he's not even going to change. He's just driving it now. He's going to stay that four body chassis for another project.
Yeah, something like this.
Go look at it if you want. Yeah, and you contact him. I mean, if it's a good deal, it's a good deal. Just say, just be careful, man.
Oh yeah, it's worth going and looking at, Marcy. It's a
Make sure the oil isn't milky or got a hole in the crankcase or God knows what. If you're looking for a project vehicle, I'd say go for it. I mean, all the title's clean. Check it over real good. Crawl up underneath. Make sure it's not all rotted out on the bottom. Or if it is rotted out on the bottom, consider that in what you're paying for it. Which one is which? The black one is where I want the silver. Looking for. Okay. Depending what color. What color rotors you put on it? Gives you two decals for the brake rotors. Ten, 12, and 19. 12 and 19 go. Yeah, that's say yeah. Check the frame too. Always, he's out.
Yeah, that was the wrong button.
Yeah, check the
Yeah,
frame too. The
I'll check all
tablet
that.
truck you just get in up front. Yeah.
From the photos he's got up on Marketplace, there's only one little rust hole, and it's the usual OBS spot right on the driver's side cab corner, which it's a small enough spot to where me and my friends could cut that out, and my buddy's dad could weld up a new cab corner for us. But it's an 95 single cab long bed. It's got the 5.7 under the hood, and it's only got 8,400 miles on it. Old dude bought it brand new, used it on his property, and this dude bought it from the grandson 5 years ago when the old man died, and he's been using it on his farm. Just an old farm truck. But in Illinois, you don't have to do all the emissions testing 95 and older, and this is a 95. So me and my friends could wake that 5.7 up. But I wouldn't even fix cab corner or the scuff in the side of the bed. Wake that 5.7 up and just have it a sleeper. Looks like a piece of shit, but it'll whoop your ass out at a stoplight. And even if I buy it, I can at least get, because it's got a brand new ladder rack on it. The dude said he's including in with it, so I probably get $1,000 for that brand new ladder rack. It's a big heavy duty motherfucker. The listing dude says the only real issue with it is there's a hole in the seat. Just from people getting in and out of it, the usual seat tear spot. Which I'll just throw a fucking camo seat cover on it. Fuck it. I'd do with it what I did with my truck. I'd go look at it and see if it's worth it before I even bring cash or talk about anything like that. Like my truck out there, I went and looked at it probably, it was 2 or 3 times that we went and looked at it before I showed up with cash and made the deal. Which I love my truck out there, man. Freaking little V6. Which I'm still gonna mess with that thing out there. I gotta I'm gonna take that extra leaf spring out the back and lower the ass end down a little more. Get it level with the front end because the front end's already low as shit for some reason. Put a set of 22s on it.
Yeah. Marcy, that's what I'm saying. You just got to check them over with a fine tooth comb.
Oh yeah.
Find out if there was a reason why it's been only driven on the farm all the time. So that was the first thing that popped in my mind was a bad title.
Yeah.
But it's just like the old days when we had with the auto trader, you know, it's buyer beware. Do your homework, check it out real good. If you're not out, walk away, or you gotta have it taken it to like a have him take it to a local mechanic to take a look at it, throw it up on a lift.
Yeah.
Even back in the old days, we used to get a car out of the junkyard for $200 and make sure it was running the way it should. Or we took it out because once you rolled it out of the door, it was yours.
Well, my buddy had where my buddy got his S10 from was a junkyard down the road. He bought that S10. It's got the 4-banger in it, and he bought that truck out of that junkyard. It had 310,000 miles on it, and it ran good as hell. Actually, it still does. The only reason he quit driving it was the frame eventually started rotting real bad, and the whole truck's buckled in half in his backyard. Last time I saw him, he went out there and started it up. Like 4-banger starts right up. It's about to hit 400,000.
I said back in the old auto trader days, you didn't have the luxury of Carfax and stuff like that to check that kind of stuff out. You find out a whole lot of information on the car before you ever even go look at it. If you can get the VIN number.
Yeah. Usual Chevy, that little S10 rotted away before the motor ever went out of it. Especially that GM 4-banger.
If it is what it says, and it was driven on the farm just all those years, it's ought to be, the whole bottom's probably rusted out of it. But you never know. It could be good. It never hurts to check it out, but just be careful.
Yeah.
If there's any doubt at all, just walk away and find another one. There's always another one out there.
Yeah. I went and looked at a couple of OBSs. You all know my love for them, and I'd love to find one. But they're all either rotted or they're in really nice shape, and they want smoking crack prices for them.
Yep.
Ooh.
Where many Mike is in Florida, once a car gets salvage title, that's it. It's done for. You cannot license it anymore. It has to be broken down for parts.
It's a little easier to license them in Missouri with salvaged. In Illinois, you have to jump through a fuck ton of hoops. Like I said, that's what we had to do with my buddy's S10. I got out that junkyard. Fucking
That's
took
what everybody used
forever
to
to get that bitch titled.
Anytime they had a bad title or something, they would take it, register it to Vermont, because Vermont wasn't real easy to do it through. And once you had the Vermont title, and you go back to Missouri, Illinois, or wherever it was, and retitle it in your name and get a clean title. But they closed that loophole. You can't do that no more.
Oh, this is at a dealership. Fuck with a dealership.
Well, that has nothing to do with the dealer. I'm talking about just the title.
Nah, this other one I'm looking at.
If I had a
now.
car here in Missouri and they had a salvage title on it, and I didn't want to have a salvage title, I could mail off, register it in Vermont, and then take that Vermont registration back to Missouri and get a clean title registration. Because Vermont that wouldn't have it. When it came back from Vermont, it would not be a salvage title anymore. It'd be a clean title. But they do not do that anymore. Those loopholes have been closed.
Yeah. This one's really nice, but I'm not fucking with a dealership unless it's the oh, it's a barn door. Oh shit, maybe I will deal with the dealership. 2-door, 2-wheel drive, barn door Tahoe, 95 model. No rust. It's got 155 on the clock. Damn. I don't know. $7,000. Ugh. 2-door barn door Tahoe though, man. Shit. It's like the holy grail in the OBS world. All right, see you, Mark.
All right, Mark. Have a good one. We'll be around later in the week too, I'm sure. I got nothing going on this week at all. That I know of.
Price firm. That's why this truck's been on marketplace for 2 months. Dumbass. Nobody's paying 12 grand for that fucking truck. 92 extended cab Z71. Motherfucker, it's 12 grand for this truck. There's a reason it's been on here for 2 months, dumbass.
Okay.
Okay, let's get off the vehicles. Anybody selling their model collections on here? Oh, a lot. Ooh, well, that's over in Ohio. Yeah, fuck that. It does have a couple kits I like, though. F-350 dually, 48 Lincoln Continental. Oh, yeah, you got a couple nice ones. Yeah, I'm not gonna. I don't feel like paying for shipping.
Okay. Get that out of the way. Oh, I got such a mess going here. Let that dry so I can paint those. I'm messing with this one. Later, Kevin. Have a good night.
All right, see you, man. This gal must be selling her husband's collection. She's got a bunch of models she's selling, a bunch of die casts, fuck ton of Hot Wheels, and an 85 Firebird. Ooh, motherfucker. Ah, nah, that's a piece of shit. That's a parts car. Yeah, piece of shit.
There's tons of Firebirds around to buy. 80s, especially those 80s and 90s cars. Tons of them.
Well, the first photo of it looked nice, and then she showed a photo of the back end of it. Yeah, I've been rear-ended. I do not feel like fucking with fiberglass. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, it was 103 here today, Marcy. It was still like at 6 o'clock. It was still like 97 degrees. I don't know what it is right now. I can check.
Yeah, it was ridiculously hot here today.
Yeah, it's still 86 degrees here now at almost 10 o'clock. 9:15.
Yeah.
We had a little shower creep through here this afternoon, but all it did was make it worse, make it more sticky.
Here'd be a fun project for me and my friends. 91 S10 350 swapped. Damn. The fucking motor doesn't even fit under the hood. That'd be a fun fucking project. Motor swap was successful. Will start and run, just needs finished. Paint, little body work. Interior. Does he have all the interior stuff? If he doesn't, I'm lowballing the fuck out of him on this thing. If he does have what parts it still needs, I still might lowball him.
Oh, that's silly. This would be something Ford would do. It's got the gas cap here on the back for the back of the Mustang. And it's got a gas pillar on the side of it too.
Mm.
So it's just supposed to be a badge back there now, not a gas tank anymore. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not very familiar with those years of Mustang. I kind of thought they were ugly.
I'm only doing it because I'm matching it to the airplane.
Yeah, no, I know. It looked good next to the airplane. It's just I'm not.
It's an excuse for me to get an airplane into the Acme show.
Yeah. After the 90s kind of rounded body style, I like them. And then,
Yeah, so it's gonna
I don't know.
match this when it's done.
But I look good matching playing with the Stang.
Yeah, that's kind of what we had here yesterday. We got a little storm roll through, and it just made it worse.
Oh yeah.
It dropped the temperature for about 20 minutes, and it just turned on the steam baker. It was like being in a steam oven.
It didn't drop the fucking temperature at all here. It just got wet and humid. Fucking shit.
See, I'm gonna go wash it before I paint it. I'll paint it in the morning. Start painting it anyway.
Oh, so Marcy. I went back over to my buddy's house with his dad's Monte Carlo. 70 Monte Carlo. It's a beautiful fucking car. He backed into a pole. Marcy knows the story. Last time I was over there messing with his dad had drug it out and started washing it and cleaning it. And I thought, oh, cool. I mean, at least he's going to do something with it now. I go back over there to see what he's done with it. He pulled it out of the corner of his yard where it sat for a while after he backed into the pole. Pulled it out, washed it, cleaned it, and then stuck it right back over in the corner of his yard where it was before.
Mm-hmm.
Just in a little bit over to the left more so it wasn't in the rut where it sat. He has some real sentimental attachment to that car. Because I have showed up to his house, cash in hand with a trailer ready to take that fucking car home with me. It's an original paint, numbers matching 454 SS 70 Monte Carlo. Still has the original vet rallies on it. Or yeah, or vet rallies. So no, they're not original. Because Monte Carlo rallies were a little different, so now it has vet rallies. Fucking old lady green with green interior. I actually looked at it back over in that corner, and yeah, he knew what I was feeling. He knew what I wanted to say, but out of how much I kind of like the dude, I would not have said it to him. But I really wanted to call him a fucking moron.
Yeah, as long as
He
yeah, if he
knew.
wants to let it ride into the ground, that's his prerogative.
Oh my god. I've been trying to buy this car off this guy for probably 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, one day I just showed up $5,000 cash in hand with a trailer on my buddy's F-250, ready to take that bitch home with me. Because I kept asking him how much he wanted for it. And he kind of gave me a price he told me $5,000 thinking I just wouldn't do it. And then I showed up 2 weeks later with cash in hand and he was like, oh, fuck. I know. He probably did, Marcy. You know what? He probably did. I know he's had the car since, he's had it since 77. An old lady had it before him and he bought it off a used car lot in 77. Me and him have talked about it a little bit. He bought it in 77 off a lot. Him and his brother both pitched in on it. Him and his brother shared it throughout high school, and then when his brother graduated, because his brother's a year older than him, his older brother gave him the chance to, give him the money back, and it'd be his full car, and he did. So that's when he became the full owner of the Monty, and he's had it ever since. And then he backed into a pole at our Walmart and shoved it in his yard and never touched it. And every time I look at it, I kind of want to cry.
Yeah, that's the way it works sometimes.
I fucking told him to. I'm not going to stop until that Monte Carlo is sitting in my driveway. All right, Marcy, I'll see you.
Good night. Yeah, we're gonna be going here pretty soon too. I'm getting hungry.
I just threw a pizza in the oven. Pretty good.
Come on, man. Okay. Crazy. That's the right. Well, I'm saying, the paperwork is matching. So, I'm talking, start to say, see that? We do this.
Okay. That later, so I can paint it in the morning. These away so I don't lose them.
Matthew doesn't have what I'm looking for.
Let's take a look at this.
Yeah, it'll be fine. All right, boys and girls, it's been fun. It's 9:30. I'm hungry, so I'm gonna shut her down. I'll probably be around later in the week, Thursday or Friday, something like that. If Jonathan doesn't have his on Friday, we'll be there, or Thursday night. If Rob doesn't have his, I'll probably do one of the other nights later this week. So, till then, I want to say good morning, good evening, good night, and we will see you on the next one.
All right, see you, brother.